His own once again, it's Jaden Collins. And he goes into a lead into the pocket. Beautiful pass. And he finds his man in Hisham Kerbatieh.
Very powerful kick, this young man. He plays for Calder Cannons in the TAC Cup. Having a really good season. Don't want to put the moz on him, but he is he's a powerful young man. Very accurate shot for goal.
Getting some tutelage from Basher Hooley.
Okay.
Yes, he's in the Basher Hooley Academy, or he was, and he's been down at Richmond working one-on-one with Basher Hooley.
Well, if he can kick like Basher Hooley, he's going to, and he does. As soon as he kicked it, he just started to clap it through. So he can kick like Basher, because that's a beautiful finish. Well done, Brenton. You've called it beautifully. And they get their second goal. And
you know, he's got that really accurate, powerful kick, and one I'm sure the AFL clubs will be keeping a really close eye on.
It's interesting you say that, because we talked a minute ago about beat tests and players doing 3K time trials. People watching at home go, hey, just find me someone that can kick.
Exactly,
he looks as though he can kick.
He's one of those boys.
Yeah, forward once again with his kick, bounces over the top of everybody. Just a fumble there. Chance here for Kerbatieh again. Have they kicked another one? He can kick. The young man, he's kicked two. That's two very quick ones to Metro, and all of a sudden it's a 4-goal game, and they look right on top at the moment. They're winning the centre clearances and giving their forwards a chance.
Well, the good thing about playing at Subiaco too is it gives the AFL recruiters and the AFL clubs a chance to look at this young talent on an AFL venue, and this sort of venue would be one that would suit Kerbatieh. There's plenty of space here, and we've seen Lacroix over a long number of years at this ground, and also Hayden Ballantyne, Walters for Fremantle.
Walters, yeah.
They do really light up here, and we're seeing a young small forward really making his mark here today.
Clark, now this is the important kick, and he finds his target, and getting the mark is Kerbatieh just. The umpire probably thought, no, he's going to get that eventually.
If we just go back though, Matty, we saw the turnover from Snadden across WA's half-forward line. He just didn't have anything to kick to. There was a couple of short leads which he ignored, and then the time that he actually wanted to kick, there was nothing really on. But great turnover by Metro. They're playing some really good run and carry footy today.
We've seen Kerbatieh kick 2 goals, 2 excellent finishes. He's got under that a little bit, but he likes it. And he clapped a bit early there. He was maybe trying to convince the umpire, because it was up high, but it's a behind. And 2 goes at it. Backwards, now Hardwick another chance. And it's a good kick in the end, because now they can just get a bit of poise and settle it down a bit. It's Hisham Kerbatieh with the chip into the pocket. He saw the lead. It was a well-timed kick, well-timed lead from Clark. Difficult to angle though. Forward again. Good attack on it by Moore. Kerbatieh by hand.
All between 188 and 192 centimetres. As the boys mentioned on the bench earlier in the game, those sort of heights were key position players.
Yeah.
I joked with Ben Rutten last year at the Adelaide Crows. He was a 188 centimetre fullback. If he was in this year's draft, he'd probably go as a midfielder.
And here we have Kerbatieh, who was off injured, as Ben Dixon mentioned. He's back out in the ground. He's going to line up for goal number 3. He's a very, very promising and damaging forward. Shouldn't miss, and he doesn't. So they've settled here, Vic Metro, with the last 2. And Kerbatieh gets his 3rd goal to join Clark. So they've got 3 each. And the scoreboard looking a little bit closer to what it was at half-time. Vic Metro, I should say, in control.
Sometimes a difficult position to evaluate for an AFL club. Every club has dangerous small forwards. Quite often, though, at TAC Cup level, the best players play through the midfield. So it's quite unique to see a player specialise at the under-18 level. But Kerbatieh certainly is a damaging small forward.
Yep.
But back at Calder, he does play through the midfield as well. So today, exclusively small forward.
Ridley. It's pinched there by Gallucci. Kerbatieh, quick hand.
Investment on Calamachi as a small defender.
Ball to be won here, and it is won by. Worked really hard to get that footy. Tumbles the ball forward into his 50. Kerbatieh, by hand. Ballack. They go forward again here. This time it's Collins, and he finds Kerbatieh inside 50. Matthew Perry's another one of similar sort of figures to that fight.
Just about the exact physical dimensions.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a 187 and a 73. So
I don't trust that 88 for 5.
No, he's bigger than that.
He's bigger than that. He'd be 95. He's just a beast. But anyway, this is not about 5. This is about Hisham Kerbatieh. He's lining up for 4. Silvani's been kicking beautifully. Little stutter on the run-up. Don't like to see that. But inside 50, look how far he kicks it. Kicks it a mile. But it's just a behind.
To 20. But that vision that we just saw then of Nat Fyfe It probably does answer a few questions for people in Super 21, across half back and a little bit forward. Bottom age player who I think is going to be a really good